So the Online Safety Act, that's just gone into play, I think today, right? I might be wrong, let me know in the comments, but I think it's today. And if you're not aware of this, it's legislation, a bill proposed by the UK government that they've framed as trying to save children from all the porn, all the porn. All the porn is going to get the children. So they created the Online Safety Act, and in doing so, they've now started restricting victims of sexual assault. Almost like it wasn't about the children at all.
If raising legitimate concerns about thousands and thousands of unchecked foreign males illegally entering our country makes me far right, then so be it.
So anyway, that's, I think, enacted today. And I say this as one of my videos is currently sitting in YouTube purgatory, waiting for a manual review before it goes live. So it's relevant. It's relevant. I think this is something that we can discuss today, and it's relevant to me being a little bit pissed off. So the United States has come out and accused the UK of significant human rights issues and restricting free speech. Who would have thought it? Who would have thought it? That Keir Starmer is a lying fucking psychopath.
Stop that.
The US State Department has accused the UK of having significant human rights issues, including restrictions on free speech. The unflattering assessment, yeah, that's one way of putting it, comes via a new version of an annual human rights practices report, with its publication coinciding with Vice President J.D. Vance's holiday in the Cotswolds. It says human rights in the UK has worsened in 2024. Yeah, it has, yeah. With credible reports of serious restrictions on freedom of expression, as well as crimes, violence, or threats of violence motivated by anti-Semitism or anti-whiteism. See, that's probably why my previous video was restricted. You can't talk about the white violence. Anyway, on free speech, while generally provided for, that's a weird way of doing that. That's a weird way of doing that. I'll try. Sometimes I just can't understand the way people write. It's super weird. On free speech, while generally provided for, the report cites specific areas of concern around limits on political speech deemed hateful or offensive, which literally means anything to anyone. I wonder why they might have concerns about that. Sir Keir Starmer has previously defended the UK's record on free speech after concerns were raised by Vance. Yeah, he said we had a proud tradition of free speech.
We've had free speech for a very, very long time in the United Kingdom, and it will last for a very, very long time.
Mealy-mouthed lawyer speak for bullshit. In response to the report, a UK government spokesman said free speech is vital for democracy around the world, including here in the UK, and we are proud to uphold freedoms while keeping our citizens safe. Can't even say it, can they? They can't even say it because they know it's a lie. The US report highlights Britain's public space protection orders, which allow councils to restrict certain activities in some public places to prevent antisocial behaviour. So again, antisocial behaviour, that can mean anything. It just gives them powers to lock down public spaces. It also references safe access zones around abortion clinics, which means they can just arrest anyone who wants to stop the murder of babies. Because we can't have that birth rate going back up, guys. No. It also, all right, abortion clinics, which the Home Office says are designed to protect women from harassment or distress. No, you just don't want them to feel guilty when they go in there and they murder their baby. They have been criticised by Vance before, notably back in February during a headline-grabbing speech at the Munich Security Conference. Yeah, it was a good speech. I played that on this channel. One of my better videos. You should go watch it. Go find it. The report also criticises the Online Safety Act and accuses ministers of intervening to chill speech. No. It's not chilling speech. It's suppressing speech. It's banning speech. It's making it impossible to find. It's pressuring the social media companies in your country to follow their rules. I mean, you are partly culpable of this because you haven't reined in Facebook. I mean, yeah, Facebook's a good example, but YouTube as well. So, like, there's certain things that I think the United States could do better.
Hans, are we the baddies?
Ministers have said the Online Safety Act is about protecting children. It's complete lies, and repeatedly gone so far as to suggest people who are opposed to it are on the side of predators. Yeah, look, it's for the children, all right? And if you don't agree with me, that means that you're a rapist. You're a sexual predator. You like nonces. You are one, right? You're a nonce.
It's a simple spell, but quite unbreakable.
The report comes months after Sir Keir bit back at Mr. Vance during a summit at the White House, cutting in when, shut up. He didn't do anything. He just lied. That's when he lied. He was like, yeah, we've got a long tradition of bullshit. Yeah. Mr. Vance again raised concerns during a meeting with Foreign Secretary David Lammy. He did at his country estate in Kent last week, saying he didn't want the UK to go down a very dark path of losing free speech. The US State Department's report echoes similar accusations made by the likes of Nigel Farage and Elon Musk. They need to start mentioning Rupert Lowe more, because Nigel Farage has pretty much said shit. The Trump administration itself has been accused of trying to curtail free speech and stifle criticism, most notably by targeting universities. Yeah, I think curtailing radical neo-Marxism is probably going to be a good thing for the country. And rabid feminism, I think that's probably going to be good for the country. I'm just saying, it might not be, but I think it will be. So there you go, guys. The UK is finally being called out for its bullshit. Keir Starmer is an absolute psychopath. I've never known a prime minister that lies as easily as this man. It is quite disturbing.
Stop that.
He's not going to be a man that steps down by himself, is he? And is Nigel Farage going to be the man that's going to step up? There's some serious questions that this country needs to ask itself in the next coming years. And I think it's probably time that America starts to realise that the government isn't acting in the best interests of the British people. And then we'll see what happens. See you later.